In the 4 starts prior to being benched before the series against Michigan State, Pulver came in. It's likely he's going to be with that World Juniors team around the turn of the calendar. See who does go in net for Notre Dame when he does not make his first start. Axel Kuhman's on his way in. Early opportunity. Mazzotti's on the doorstep, but he couldn't connect. Opening minute of the game, second line for Notre Dame has been outstanding the last couple of weeks, and Sutter Mazzotti had his best look of the weekend.
Oh, what a pass there. I think that was Brown in front. I think it just been bounced over his stick.
Notre Dame jumped out to the quick 2-0 lead last night. They scored in the...
Everybody on board for these tough games. And yes, Danny Nelson, a guy that I think at all times, Shane is looking for him to elevate his game, and I look for him tonight. Last game before the break, get something good from number 11.
Second rounder of the Islanders a couple of years ago. Centers the top line for Notre Dame as Quinn Finley's in, and he lights the lamp. And less than 4 minutes in, the Badgers have the opening goal. It's Quinn Finley with his third of the weekend.
Badger leading scorer last year with 20 of them. Off to a slow start this year, but uses that screen in front of him. Uses Jursev as kind of a block for him, and you see that Kemp gets just a little of his shoulder.
3 goals. As there's a collision at the line, gives Mazzotti a chance to work in, looking to tie. Great back check by Dubinsky, breaks it into the puck. Now a giveaway. Horbach takes it to the neutral zone. On his way in, Jack Horbach shoots. Kemp comes across for a lead. A few minutes into the third and never looked back. As Panofemis races in, gets to it, and finds Maddox Fleming. Good work in the corner. Pivots towards the paint, finds Slaggert. Couldn't connect with him. Broken up in a dangerous area, and the Badgers can carry it out to center. So Kuhlman will drive it around. Schultz comes down to hold it in. Taken away. Wisconsin again has a chance. Tipped in front. They've got their second. Oh, the fourth line comes through. Adam Pietila had Deering in front. And Wisconsin is up 2-0. Less than 6 minutes in.
Winning pucks. Keeping them in. Then going to the net, quick pass there, and then Deering, see him in the corner, comes out of nowhere. Pietila puts it at the net. Deering gets his stick in the way and pops it up over the shoulder. Really kind of changed for this Wisconsin Badgers. We did games here last year with them struggling, couldn't find the back of the net.
It's all Dashel gliding in, and wow, Hauser has to make a big stop. Stick goes flying out to the line, and Wisconsin can settle it.
Yeah, couldn't find the back of the net, couldn't get that big save in the big moment. All those things right now are happening for the Wisconsin Badgers in this 25-26 campaign.
These are 2 of the best face-off teams in the country at 55% each. They pass it back into the neutral zone and have to reload as Werner finds Femus, who shoots just over the bar. Sends it down low, trying to set the power play. Paul Fisher will hold it in. Now the Irish go to work. Danny Nelson head up, shoots. First save made by Hauser, trying to cover. He will get a whistle just to the side of his paint with 46 seconds left.
Femus there trying to jar that puck loose. This is a nice chance. You got to get that one down. You see traffic in front. You're almost like you're not trying.
Goaltender, defenseman, then forward.
Precisely. Well, some goalies will tell you they don't want that little stick. They want to use their hands. But generally they take it. If a defense is going to give it, they're going to take it.
Badgers lurking, hunting that third goal. You can tell they're looking for a knockout punch here in the opening period. 3 is such a tough mountain to climb. Then Dexheimer, another time at no stick for Ali, and Dexheimer makes him pay. It's 3-0 Wisconsin. Ali is upset. He thought there should have been a penalty, but the goal's going to count, and the Badgers have opened it up early.
Yeah, that's just a veteran move by the senior defenseman. You see Ali's upset. I didn't see the play come. You get a look at it right here. It was right there. Botterill really just knocks the stick out of Ali's hands, and then Dexheimer, knowing that a defender in front of him doesn't have a stick.
And it led directly to the goal. That's what, of course, Notre Dame is so upset about. As Finley's on the move again, gets one on Kemp. Fisher's there, keeps it out on the line. That puck was was an inch from going home. Paul Fisher, for now, saves the day for Notre Dame.
Put that one in your memory book. If you're a Irish hopeful right now, you need something to a positive way here. Quinn Finley looks like Kemp's fighting the puck a little bit there. Doesn't catch it, but Paul Fisher, Johnny on the spot on the backside. Like how he has his eyes on the net. Nope.
For Notre Dame, down 3-0, and then just moments after the goal, another near goal from Wisconsin. They almost had 4 in the first 11 minutes. Hensler will shoot off the face-off. It's tipped wide. The Badgers are back on the puck. Now it comes for a shot from distance from Palatichuk, who had a great night last night. Finley already has 3 goals on the weekend, almost had his 4th just moments ago, and now Hensler will backpedal into his own end. Gavin Morrissey, talented sophomore, stops up. Jursev took a spill, sends it across to Osborne. He's got space. Montgomery scores on the back door. What a feed and what a finish. And Wisconsin's having their way in the opening period. 4-0.
Yeah, there's a communication breakdown right here. Morrissey over, just kind of leaves Badger player all alone. That's Osborne on the, and then, my goodness, Montgomery Kemp almost comes up with the save on that backside. Has a hole in net, puts it to the far side. I don't think he had full possession of himself right now. It's really hard to get it bounced the other way.
Danny Nelson gets it into the offensive end. Oh, Ali takes down Schultz in a really compromising position, and he's slow to get right now. And they've got that gate open. They want to make sure that they handle this all properly with him still on the ice. Brennan Ali's in the penalty box. Those two collided, and that's what led to
Schultz being in this awkward way he went to the wall. Wisconsin was not happy with the way that Ali took him into the wall. Haven't yet heard a call.
You could see the concern. I don't think I'm watching Brennan Ali play 2.5 years, and I don't think there's ever been a time where you thought of him as being a reckless player. And
exactly why we try to get those hits out of the game, because they don't always lead to that.
Right.
But that's obviously the concern. And now you just hope Schultz is okay. It was good to see him. The way they got him on the stretcher gives. This is cleared out towards the line. Logan Hensler gloves it and feeds Botterill. He walks in, and his shot deflects up. And tough spot to be on the ice right now.
Yeah,
on either team.
That's bottom line, right?
As Tolk has it. Wow, great feed across. Good stop by Williams. Haven't had to call his name yet. This power play unit's been out there for a while for Wisconsin. They got to change. Long feed ahead for Femus. Here he comes short-handed, and Hauser makes a big save beyond his paint.
I don't know. That looked maybe like it could have been interference.
Slager made that really nice play.
Irish are back to full strength. Pardon, Ali's night is done, so Fleming comes out. He was serving the penalty after Ali went to the dressing room, and now play will stop, and we'll be back at 5 on. Almost regardless of result, you're getting Jack Williams reps for then what's a huge series against Western Michigan coming out of the new year. As Knuble has it behind the net. Wow, good pivot. Has it on his backhand. Centers for Nelson. Got it towards net. It's just sitting there, but Werner couldn't get free.
I like that too. A little change in the lineup, putting Knuble, Werner, and Nelson together. Got to get Danny Nelson moving. Cole Knuble as well. Yes, it's defense first. The little details of them, key for Mike Hastings teams.
That was a Mike Hastings first period to love for Wisconsin fans. 4-0 after 1.
12 of the plus 13 is in the last 6 games. So as of late, they've been dominant. They won last night's 4-1, as if they needed any more help leading.
Came a little too easy for them in the first period.
Logan Hensler's carrying it around the net.
Interference penalty or a high stick. Clearly a penalty.
It's great work in the replay room. Now Knuble has a chance in front. There you go. Danny Nelson scores on the redirection, and the Irish are on the board.
Sometimes there's some obvious reasons why a power play is so good. The play here by number 19, Warner, the quick pass. Move that puck from one side to the other, spreads out the Badgers, and then Cole Knuble head up, finds Danny Nelson on the backside, and he puts it in, and you couldn't ask for a better starter of a period. You draw a penalty, and then you score a goal not a minute in. Danny Nelson, 7th of the season, and just what the Irish needed.
We talked a lot about how they've shuffled that first line. Well, Ali went out with the misconduct, so someone had to fill that void as Botterill's in. Chance to wrap around. Oh, it's onto the stick of Horbach, and he scores just 10 seconds later. The Badgers answer the bell.
Turnovers will kill you. Right here, simple play. That was Jursev. Coaches will tell you, don't put that puck to the middle of the ice. He does. Botterill wraps, unable to, but Johnny on the spot, Jack Horbach.
Review by Brock Sheehan and his staff.
After video review, Notre Dame's challenge is successful. The play was offsides. No goal.
Terrific work by the entire Notre Dame staff.
That has to happen. I mean, you said it 10 seconds later. I mean, that just kind of deflates the team, deflates this great crowd we have here tonight. So good stuff here so far. And now it's like, okay, what do we do with
the offensive end? Logan Hensler, good work by the talented sophomore defenseman. Great feed all the way to the line for Tolk. Drops for Morrissey. His shot is shrugged off again by Williams.
That save, not a lot of movement too, just a quick shoulder, get that puck out of harm's way.
Quinn Finley chips it in, and Mastrodomenico swinging around. Osborne, the defenseman, pinching down, holds it in. Wow, good work in the corner, skates his way behind the net, being worked on by Dashiell Oliver. His feet never got through, still loose. Out it comes for a one-timer, and it goes home. Aiden Dubinsky lights the lamp, and now the Badgers have their 5th.
Kind of felt like that one coming. Dubinsky saw the opening on the backside. All the Irish on one side, and Schermerhorn not able to get over there in time to get his stick on that puck. And
to go with numbers here. Cole Brown off for Fleming on his way in. Maddox Fleming shoots, and Hauser makes a big-time save.
Two-on-one coming down, and Plotachuk at the last minute.
Well, it's 4-on-4 with the two offsetting minors. Wow, great pass from Williams to Mazzotti to start the breakout.
I was going to say, he's trying to get an assist here in his probably longest playing time maybe of his career. Stretch it probably will be tonight.
Certainly over the course of the next few weeks, as this one's in front, backhanded in! Axel Kumlin on the rebound, and the Irish have their 2nd goal. This one comes 4-on-4.
Man, guys are earning their ice time right now. I think that's a message can be sent. Carter Slaggert, not known for his offense, but he gets put out in a 4-on-4 situation, and the big part of this play is, look, get that puck to the net, gets a shot. You got two guys right in front. Both are defensemen, by the way, Jursev, and then Kumlin is the 2nd layer, and he puts it past Hauser. That's really good.
This would be, I've never seen this. 2-in-1 game overturned on the review. You're going to get a great look at it right here. Whole puck's got to come out. Oh my, I think it's out.
That's closer.
Can they go back?
This one is not as definitive.
Hold them up in a hurry, and I think this is going to be a deflating message to the crowd.
After review, Wisconsin's challenge was successful. The play was offsides. No goal. The game clock will be reset to 14:37.
Simpatico.
You're bonded by blood as Knubel's on his way in, shoots, and good save by Hauser. Yeah, if there's a review, I would put a clock.
It is amazing what can happen in the second half of the season.
That's the way Notre Dame's got to approach this, as Danny Nelson gets a shot onto Hauser. Another hit away from the boards. Wisconsin's going to hate that. I already saw Schultz run into the boards on the other end of the ice.
Yeah, you just hope he's okay.
It goes Montgomery. Smooth skater across the line. Over to Hensler. Power plays expired. Back to 5-on-5 as Nelson hops on the ice. Phelan shoots, deflected towards Williams, who power play. They've not converted yet tonight or on the weekend. They have 12 goals on the weekend as Fitzgerald's shot from a dangerous area ricochets wide.
Face-offs, there's a lot of positive things, and then you look at their Big Ten record and overall, and it's like, man, you almost have to be perfect with the competition they've gone up against.
Hauser lost his stick. Mazzotti has a chance, and it's loose. Wow, Hauser for the second time tried to play the puck. This time, instead of breaking the stick, he just lost the stick as it went to the corner. He hasn't been able to retrieve it yet. Notre Dame has it. They were trying to catch him off guard. It goes towards him. Look at this. He's going to cover it. Intercepted by Osborne. He's been all over the ice tonight. Dubinsky already has a goal. Shoots. Williams kicks it out.
Possibly, and then obviously Schultz injury. The guy that his game might get some more minutes, especially when he's doing things like that.
Well, Wisconsin, at least for now, is down 2 defensemen. As Mazzotti's got a chance, trying to go up high, and Hauser sprawling out makes the save. Final seconds of the second. Werner plays it for himself, and Wisconsin will kill the clock to end the period.
I'm no goalie coach, but if I was, that's the one. Hauser doesn't stay down. He attacks that puck. Otherwise, Mazzotti's got it wide open. Hauser attacks that puck. We'll get a look at it here. Mazzotti's got all day, but look at him push out, gets his head on that. Way to use your head.
Last night, Hauser was going to play tonight, but after that first period and those goals, he just had a feeling that Pulver was struggling a little bit. Goes to his guy, he bodes well for them as a all-around team, and now Quinn Finley with 3 this weekend, he gets going. Really look out for the Badgers.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that he's up to 8, and Cole Brown will carry it out to center. Chipped right back to Tolk, and now the Badgers are on the move. Morrissey plays it for himself, and he missed the net. Oh, what a move by Morrissey. Just couldn't finish. He's got it again, though, and Williams comes across in time for the save.
That's just a perfect example. Great transition, right? You think Notre Dame has got an offensive chance. One way, you got a 3-on-2. Hensler nixes that. He gets the puck up quickly. Morrissey with the sick move.
Osborne gets him up to 8 points on the season. This puck is taken away, and Horbach's got a chance to go in alone. Here he comes on Williams, makes the first save, kicks out the second. What a great performance off the bench for Jack Williams tonight for Notre Dame. Around it comes. Here's a chance for Notre Dame. Jack Williams tonight for Notre Dame. Around it comes. Here's a chance for Notre Dame. Jursev's shot never got through.
Can't have a bad period. That's going to get exposed.
Yeah, you're under the limelight. As Osborne's on his way in, just missed the net. Williams may have gotten just a hair.
Coach Hastings, I'm like, yeah, you know, I was perfect, right, for 3 years with him. No, I had a ton of bad periods.
Here's Tolk and Williams again in the right spot, well positioned to me.
Now you talk about hockey, like, how did he do that? As a hockey player, I don't know how he did that.
As a skater, it's
like, and my groin, I think, just fell
before the end of the night. 10:50 to go in this one. Badgers in control. They lead 5-1. There has been a good energy to this game, despite the 4-goal margin here in the third. Neither team's really let their foot off the gas in any real way. As Pietola connects with Finn Brink. Freshman sends it out high for Phelan. Tried to play it for himself off the wall. Got it to Deering, who's charging in on net. Tries to get to his backhand. No. Delayed penalty. The puck's in. Pietola scores, and the Badgers have their 6th.
You go to the net. You can get rewarded. Mentioned Grady Deering before this. Second goal for this tandem. Reverse rolls this time. That great keep-in by Phelan there, and then Deering goes to the net. Good play by Williams, poking that puck with his stick, but Pietola does the right thing. He stays in the area. That puck comes to him, and he wastes no time. Williams actually lost his stick there, too. Why not right now with his 5-goal lead?
Yeah, no points tonight. Had 3 last night, which was a career high, as Tolk's shot is gobbled up by Williams. And that's taking them to the top 3 in the country, really in a short period of time. What do you attribute that to, with all 3 having relatively new coaches and having so much success so fast?
Well, I think, and I think maybe something you're maybe unintentionally getting at is that's what you're hoping can happen here.
Yeah,
for Notre Dame.
Let's get back to it in a second, because Tolk's got a chance for a breakaway, looking for the 7th, and he dangles it home. What a finish! Tyson Dick buries it, and the Badgers have put the cherry on top.
That was a slick move there. 3rd point of the weekend, I believe. He had 2 assists last night. Tyson Dick, 2 assists on those Palachuk goals. Makes a nice move, backhand, back to his forehand. Able to tuck it just over the pad. Great look here. Oh, he goes wide and beats him wide enough. Williams not able to get his right leg over there. Tyson Dick, his 2nd goal of the season. Another depth player. I mean, you talk about it. I mean, anybody at any time right now can score for Wisconsin, and that'll get you wins any night.
Oh, another chance. Fitzgerald got his own rebound and shot it through the paint. There's no let up from the Badgers right now. They want to pile on as much as they can here. They've already gotten to 7 goals for the 2nd straight night, and 2 of them last night were empty netters. They've outdone themselves tonight.
Well, they can feel the frustration at the other end, and they're taking advantage.
Fleming shot loose. Rebound Mazzotti. He scores. Notre Dame gets back on the board. With 6 minutes to go, Sutter Mazzotti has his 7th goal of the season.
And you were worried there might not be enough goals tonight after what happened here last night. At 11 last night. Got our 9th for tonight. Nice play by Nelson, carrying the weight into the zone. And then, I mean, look, a guy that if he's going to have success at the pro level coming up, it's because of this type of play, going to the net, being good with his feet, getting it done in small areas. Him and Danny Nelson both kind of
here this weekend. I'll just say, I hope they all make the roster.
Right.
Obviously,
yes,
get a chance to play, and then, man, it's about as fun as it gets in the non-professional ranks of hockey.
Sure, and a lot of people think that Nick Kemp will be this, at least get the shot to be the #1 guy. I mean, it's such a short tournament. You never know what can happen, but I think it's an opportunity for him, to go out.
There's the 8th. Another goal for the Badgers. This time it's Finn Brink. He has his 2nd of the year. And what a weekend for Wisconsin.
Double-digit goals, back-to-back nights here at Compton Family Ice Arena. Rebound for Finn Brink, his 2nd, comes out from behind the net. I mean, every night at Excel, the place is going to be packed, and it's going to bring finally a little home cooking ice advantage, because they never get that. It was what, in Buffalo about 15 years ago? I'm not exact sure on that date, but Minnesota will bring it.
Yeah,
in terms of the fans, I think that's a great place to go. They're going to be playing at the Excel, and then the other half of the bracket will be playing at Mariucci, which is a great 2nd rink. Talk about your 2nd rink. That is fantastic. But I just think it's going to be great for hockey. More eyes can be on it because you're playing.
Oh, Morrissey hit the post, and the rebound's loose, and Tassi has a 9th. Wisconsin is just unrelenting here in game 2.
Gavin Morrissey's got to be thinking, what do I got to do to score a goal here? But I think he's going to find an assist. Simon Tassi picks up the rebound. The other transfer senior from Minnesota State. Him and Christian Fitzgerald are the 2 guys now that have been here for 3 years that came along with Coach Hastings. Both struggled mightily last year to find their scoring touch. Both producing at a higher level this year.
Gates have opened here in the 3rd for Wisconsin. Got to give the Badgers credit. I mean, they led 5-1, and they kind of just put their foot down here in the 3rd and said, we're going to extend this as much as we can. They showed no mercy, and they are finishing off the 2025 portion of the Big Ten season with authority. How about that save from Pearson in close quarters?
Welcome to the game. Really nice save there. And maybe video looked at more. I mean, a fight can be rescinded too. So we'll see how that plays out.
Okay, so the final few seconds coming up, and they'll go into the holidays with all kinds of momentum. The Badgers have their 12th win, and they stay near the top in the Big Ten and the national polls.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if you're Wisconsin, you want who we play next week. And for the Irish, it's like, yes, let's get to break. Let's get to finals, finish that up, and then reboot the